Welcome back to AI Weekly News, brought to you by Cyber Intel Systems. I'm Leo. Today we're diving into a topic in government defense and military applications. This is one where the technical architecture details really matter for how it plays out. Of course, here's the segment. Welcome to AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems. In this week's episode, we explore groundbreaking developments in AI, dive into expert interviews, and analyze the latest trends shaping the future of technology. Stay tuned as we break down the key highlights.
Of course. Here's how that could sound. That's right, Leo. The Replicator Initiative is a really ambitious plan from the U.S. Department of Defense. It's not just another R&D project. It's about fielding thousands of autonomous systems, things like drones and uncrewed vessels, within just 18 to 24 months.
Exactly. And to achieve this, the initiative is pushing the boundaries of AI. We're talking about advanced computer vision and machine learning for navigation, sophisticated swarm intelligence for coordinated attacks, and seamless human-machine teaming interfaces.
This push from the Pentagon has undeniably created an unprecedented surge in demand and investment within the defense AI market. Suddenly, private sector innovation is seen as indispensable. That's where we find ourselves, at the intersection of public needs and rapid innovation. This dynamic is shifting priorities and unlocking new opportunities.
Sure. Here's how that might sound. Deputy Secretary of Defense Kathleen Hicks has been a vocal champion for Replicator, constantly emphasizing the need for speed and innovative procurement. The Defense Innovation Unit, or DIU, is also playing a critical role, bridging Silicon Valley with the Pentagon.
Looking ahead, the Replicator Initiative isn't just about fielding new hardware. It's designed to fundamentally alter military strategy. It aims to restore deterrence and create dilemmas for potential adversaries through an overwhelming number of diverse AI-enabled threats.
Absolutely. Let's dive into that. Ultimately, Replicator is about instilling an AI-first culture within the Pentagon, ensuring the U.S. maintains its technological edge in an evolving global security environment. Of course, here's how that might sound. Soft, steady voice. Quick reminder after the bumper. If AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems helps you, subscribe now so you don't miss next week. Let's dive in.
We're your hosts, Sarah and Leo, bringing you the latest in artificial intelligence. Today, we'll dive into breakthrough innovations, insights from industry leaders, and practical tips you can use. Let's get started.
And it's a huge shift, focusing on rapid procurement and deployment, rather than the traditional lengthy development cycles. The idea is to leverage commercial off-the-shelf or COTS and dual-use technologies to quickly build up a massive attritable force.
Sure, let's dive right in. The technical hurdles are substantial, though. These AI systems need to be incredibly robust and secure to operate in contested, GPS-denied, or electromagnetically challenging environments. Developing AI that can make reliable, ethical decisions under such uncertainty is a massive undertaking.
Absolutely. We're seeing traditional defense primes like Lockheed Martin and Raytheon actively acquiring or partnering with AI-native startups. Companies like Anduril Industries, Shield AI, and Palantir are becoming key players, largely because of their agility and cutting-edge AI solutions.
Of course, here's how that could sound. Indeed, we've seen an ongoing narrative this week from senior DoD officials, reinforcing the program's urgency and a clear pivot in rhetoric towards the practicalities of mass production. It's about establishing program offices and getting minimum viable products out there.
And in the next 1 to 5 years, we'll see a continuous cycle of scaled deployment, iteration, and expansion based on real-world feedback. AI will become deeply embedded across all military functions, from logistics to advanced multi-domain command and control systems.
That's all for this week on AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems. Stay tuned next week for more updates and insights. Thanks for listening. Before we jump back in, tap subscribe for AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems so you get every weekly episode.
Absolutely. Let's get right into it. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's been making significant waves this week, the Pentagon's Replicator Initiative, and its profound implications for AI-powered autonomous systems in government and defense.
Absolutely. Let's dive into that. Attritable, that's the key word here, referring to systems that are cost-effective enough that losing some in combat doesn't cripple overall operations. This approach allows for mass deployment, which is a direct response to adversaries' potential numerical advantages and anti-access capabilities.
And it requires breakthroughs in edge computing, so AI can process data locally without constant reliance on central servers, and resilient communication networks that can withstand interference.
It's creating a robust ecosystem. There's intense competition to develop scalable AI solutions, and investment flows are strong, with venture capital increasingly targeting firms that can meet stringent military requirements while navigating the ethical landscape.
Of course, here's how I'd narrate that. The ethical considerations, though, are always front and center. The concept of lethal autonomous weapon systems, laws, that make decisions without direct human intervention remains a critical global concern, even with the Department of Defense emphasizing human oversight.
It's going to drive a significant evolution in human-machine teaming. Soldiers will increasingly operate as managers of large numbers of autonomous systems, which means new training, new doctrine, and critical new ethical frameworks will be needed.
Sure, here is how that would sound. Tune in next time for more from AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems. That should keep the pacing clear and conversational.
That's what's changing for users and businesses this week. Thanks for listening to AI Weekly News by Cyber Intel Systems. Check back next time, there's always something new happening in AI. See you then.